Oh, I want you to turn the GoPro on. Turn the GoPro on. All right, can you see me? Here, point it. I'm locked out. Can you believe this? This is ridiculous. What the hell? I'm locked out. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to call. Oh, is it recording? Oh, well, I'm gonna have to call. I want you to record this because I'm gonna make a video out of this. This is ridiculous. I'm locked out, so let me call him. Hello? Yeah, this is Patrick over here at Music at the storage unit 504. Well, okay, but I'm locked out. I'm locked out over here. I'm at the trying to get in, and the keypad's not working. Yeah, 504. I said. Yeah, well, yeah, I know. It was due the 5th. It's the 7th today. Yeah, but when the guy called yesterday, he didn't say nothing. He said that it was due, and I said, all right, I'll pay in the next day or two, and, you know. Okay, but again, you guys are closed today, and I need to get in because, as you know, I told you when I've been here for 6 months, paying you guys almost $300 a month, and I have the online business, and I need to get 2 boxes. Can't you give me a temporary code to get in? And I told the guy, you know, what happens is we're waiting for the money because I sell on eBay and Amazon. I'm waiting for the money to come in, you know, to settle my account, and that's going to settle on Friday. Today's Wednesday. Really? Wow. That's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna get me a code to get to get in. Okay. That's the way you want to be. You know what? Take this as my notice that I'm not gonna. I'm done. This is my last month. I'm giving you my notice. I'm not paying no more. That's ridiculous. I paid all this money for what, 6 months, and I'll just go somewhere else. All right, goodbye. That's ridiculous. He said the guy called yesterday and said, "Hey Pat, you know your storage unit rent is due." I said, "Yeah, I'm going to pay it in the next day or two," and I've prepaid. I even told the guy that every month usually I prepay, and. This is ridiculous, and I don't. I tried to. I can't even. I even tried over here for the type in a different code, and none will work. I was thinking about waiting around to see if somebody came, but we've been here for about 10 minutes now, and nobody's here. I could sneak in, but I'm worried if I go in there with the car, I'll get locked in there and I won't be able to get out. The guy goes to me, "Oh, well, you can pay now and get your stuff." He was like a real smart ass about it. So, all right. Well, we're gonna have to figure something out. Okay, well, here we are at the storage facility. So,
I have to laugh because I have my son here with me, and I told him, I said, hey, I want you to hold the camera while we put up with that BS over at the other storage unit. And he had just turned it off, and some guy came out, and he goes something like, hey, fellas. And we started walking towards the car, and he goes, oh, you're recording? I said, none of your business. I said, exactly like that. So, oh, none of my business. He goes, are you a tenant here? And I said, none of your business. And we got in the car and drove away. And I wasn't going to get into a pissing match with him. I made my decision. We're not staying there no more. And now it's a couple hours later here. And what happened was we have a place, we had a storage unit at 10 by 20 here. And I'm not going to name any places for, I don't want to bash anybody, whatever, because you know how people are on the internet. Then, you know, they're harassing places or they're doing calls. And also for security purposes, for myself, having this much inventory, I don't want to put any places. And in our area, there's 15, 20 places that you can rent. They're all almost pretty much the same price. But what has happened is this place here offered, if you got any unit and did it for 5 months with automatic payment, you got a 25% discount. And I'm like, we're looking at the price, and now the unit over there, I'm paying I'm rounding up, $290. It's an inside unit, 10 by 30, but this 10 by 30 unit is $150. It's not heated, it's outside, but the inventory that I have doesn't need to be, in a sense, heated, and actually this will be easy in and out. So we had done the math. I had a 10 by 20 because they went and raised the price over here, and I was like, the 10 by 30 is cheaper. So my son goes to me, Dad, do you want me to? And I'm like, because I'm like, oh, I don't have my. He had his card, and I don't. So he went and reserved the unit, and I was doing the math. I was like, well, wait a minute, it's actually working out cheaper. So cut to the chase. Is we closed our 10 by 20 here. We're not going to have that other unit, even though I paid for the rest of the month over there. But so we had 500 square feet, 200 here, 300 over there, and we were paying approximately $475 a month with the 2 units. With the deal right now, I'm going to get 2 units for basically $300 a month, but they're giving us a 25%. So around $260. There was a move-in fee, so the first month it's $22 extra. But so I'm here right now. I'm going to show you. I'm going to take the camera from him, and I'm going to show you basically what we're doing is in the next couple days we're going to rent a U-Haul and empty out that other storage unit, and I'm going to get the stuff in here. Now that we're basically, when I'm filming this, a couple days, now with this part, with Christmas and filling those orders, it's starting to slow down. So before I bring stuff from the other unit, I want to really, because over time what had happened in 3 or 4 months, we had brought the stuff in, and a lot of it got thrown in, sort of not organized the way it is. So now we have to take advantage of that situation, and I'm going to save money, number one, about $240, $250 a month. That obviously will help. That's money in my pocket. But it also going to take advantage of getting better organized, because there's accumulation of stuff in the units over basically 4 or 5 months. So I'm going to grab the camera from him, and I'm going to walk through and show you some of the stuff. All right? All right. So this is pretty neat, Josh. This is called iSteady. So what we did here, now I noticed it must be too much light yet. So what we did here is what we're doing is, in this one it has a light, but I don't, for some reason, probably because there's too much light. Yeah, too much. So what I did is what I'm starting to do, and it is a little dark here, I put a number 1 and then a number 4, then a number 12. So in my computer system at home, and I had brought my cell phone the other day, I'm marking, okay, let's say, for example, box number 1 is, let's say, soccer balls, for example. Number 12 is baseballs. Number 8 may be a pair of pants or something, like blue pants. So what we're doing here is basically getting it, better organized. and that we can, but it's amazing how this is a 10 by 30 unit, and it's amazing how inventory can fill up so fast because, you know, obviously when you're buying stuff by the pallets, but sometimes when I was emptying stuff, my son is actually laid off from his job right now, so he's giving Dad a little bit of an extra hand and helping me out, you know, load some stuff. Here are some of the toys, the Ryan's dart tag. I call them Nerf guns, but that's basically what they are, that we've given away to the kids. And we just did something this past week, which I will be sharing with you, that we worked on for actually 2 months, and giving away toys for the Christmas season and stuff like that. So this is a pretty neat device, Josh, how it can hold steady. And then some of this stuff now, you know, and I'm going to talk about this in another video. Some of this stuff, I can't sell online. I really need walk-in traffic, and I'm hoping in the future that I can have a walk-in store and, you know, do that. For now, that situation, I don't want to jump into anything fast because, you know, obviously you get in over your head. And I learned a hard lesson that way, being in the restaurant business, and the seasonality, and knowing that I have a feeling that we are in a recession, that I don't want to make any quick decisions to put myself in a bigger financial, you know, burden here. But there's a lot of, this is just one unit. We have another unit 2 units away, which I will show you guys even a little bit, you know, like here's 14. So 14 is, these are Ariel, extra large kids, sweatpants, you know. A lot of this stuff is bought. I mean, I bought this stuff the other day, and I'm like, oh man, these are actually too small. But some of this stuff will have to be in mystery boxes, wholesaled out, and as you guys can see, I have lots of stuff. So sometimes it's and I probably cleared out just in the last 3 weeks though about 4 pallets of toys. So eBay and Amazon was busy with the toys, but really not much with nothing else. So, all right, well, the next part I'm going to show you a little bit of video. I'm hoping we have to go back there. We're bumping up our U-Haul, and we have to go. And I'm hoping that when I told the guy it was none of his business, that he could probably see that when I checked in. But at the end of the day, I paid my rent, and hopefully he doesn't block me from coming in over there to pick up my stuff. And then I'm going to have to call the cops. But at the end of the day, exactly what we were doing was none of his business. And I didn't like the way they handled things. And really treat it, you know, this unit here, I asked them, I said, hey, he goes, no, we usually don't block anybody unless they're 21 days late. And I was like, yeah, I couldn't believe it. So we brought some things over, even though we don't have the U-Haul. We brought a couple boxes over to. Oh, he opened the other unit, so let's go in there. So we got some pasta here. Actually, we're gonna actually donate a bunch of this pasta to the local soup kitchen, and but this unit is full too. But this unit is not really organized yet, so sometimes, you know, you're under the pressure of emptying out the pallet. Some of this stuff. Now, I did buy a half the film. I have, and that's where I wanted to do, but now it's cold, is I bought a pallet of stuff that is shelf pulls, but, you know, sort of wanted to create a mystery video of what's in the stuff and, you know, have a table here. But sometimes when you're buying so much. So, as you can see, and I'll show this wall of stuff here, none of this stuff is numbered yet. And obviously you can see there's a lot of inconsistency among the boxes. I mean, there's clothes here, there's comforter sheet sets, there's you know, there's a Fisher Price, there's diapers, there's carpet mats, there's, you know, again, some of this stuff really should be sold. It has to be sold locally, but not having a place where I have foot traffic, I don't really have nowhere to go with the stuff. So I'm hoping in the future, but we even got a microwave here. There's a couple things that actually
like I'll give that to my son, and hell with it. I'm not gonna even, you go out and buy a new microwave for $100. I'll give it to him for free for helping me out, and he can have it. So shop vacs, comforter sets, but even look at this thing we got a couple boxes of these Nerf chicken blaster treats. So, but look at all the pasta I got. My wife is like, "Oh, you're crazy, Patrick," and but we're gonna actually donate a bunch of that, and it actually just expired by like 3 weeks, but there's nothing wrong with it. But I got a good price on it, and I said, "Yeah, what the hell." You know what? At the end of the day, even if I make $100 off of it, with a little bit of effort, and I donate some and we keep some, there's nothing wrong with it. And now, am I going to go in the pasta business? And we got crappy weather here. So, all right, guys, I do appreciate you guys watching me. And I'm gonna show you a little bit more footage of us emptying out, and hopefully when we go over there in a couple days that we don't have. I haven't put out a video in a while, and honestly, I've just been busy with shipping and doing the toys for the kids, and it just hasn't. I haven't uploaded a video in almost a month. So, give me a thumbs up, comment below, and thanks for supporting Patdees. Okay, it's dark in here. One thing I like about our new unit too. Only thing is, it doesn't have this heat pipe coming in because this is an inside unit, but. There's a light over there, and obviously being right out, but a lot of the stuff that we have doesn't need to be. Yeah, it's more comfortable now here in the winter time, but getting this stuff out of here is going to be quite a task. And we have a U-Haul here. I think it's 17-footer. It's an oddball size, but we're going to empty all this stuff out, and we got to get it over to the new storage units. All right, well, we got to get to work. We'll show you a little bit of progress. Okay, I want to show you guys. Been hard at work here. I didn't want to show you the whole time working. You can get bored with that, watching me and load boxes, but I just spilt my damn soda. I don't drink soda, actually, but it was Coke Zero. But been in here working all day. This is the unit that they locked me out, so we cleared out this, and right there you can see is the back wall. And guys, I show you this because I want you to realize what's involved. And this is a 10 by 30 unit. Now, these are the signs I got from Mr. Buys a Lot back, actually back in February of this year. And I haven't sold a thing of those simply because we don't know what the hell's in the boxes. So this is gonna be probably a 6-hour effort, but this is where we're at. I'll show you the truck real quick. We're actually gonna put that basketball hoop on the back. So we cleared out more than half in just in 2 hours. So let me show you the truck, how full it is. Yeah, that'll work out. So we're gonna put that basketball. So this is jammed pack, and these were part of the toys that we just donated. Actually, we donated over 100 toys, and I think that video should be out before this. I'm kind of catching up on some YouTube, and in between trying to do all the work and balance all this out. So, but it's been a lot of work. All right, let's get back to it. As you can see, it's dark, and I put on the thing. This is, I think from the video footage earlier, this is like 5-6 hours later, so we're not quite done, but we still have to unload this, and it's 7:30 at night, and I just, again, wanted to really show you what's involved in doing this. So we're gonna walk inside. Close that door. Unfortunately, we didn't get everything emptied out, but I got to pick up some pallets in a couple days and empty out the rest. Mostly it's these signs, but it's unbelievable actually how much stuff I had jammed in here. So It is dark in here, so you can't see. That's another thing I don't like about this unit. Not just the cost, but they didn't have a spotlight in here. So it was kind of cheap that they don't have some sort of lightage. So this is going to take another trip. I got to pick up 3 pallets in a couple days, and then we'll... But there's still a good hour and a half worth of work here. So, all right, well, until the next day. Well, we are getting closer to getting this storage unit emptied out. Probably have about another half an hour's worth of work. So, it's been a lot of work. What you guys haven't seen, obviously, is all the lugging and the time in between, but we're getting there. Okay, so that's what the truck looks like, and yet we got to go pick up 6 or 7 pallets at the liquidation warehouse. So my son is here helping me out, but this marks the end of this chapter. Ain't gonna be locking me out. So we're making sure, I'm a little bit out of breath, making sure we're gonna sweep it up. But man, did we have a lot of stuff packed. Luckily the weather's cooperating today. It's only like 52 degrees, so it's not too cold and it's not too hot. So all right, let's get finished with the rest of this stuff. And so we are finally out of that unit, but now here's the 20-foot truck, and it's a big butt. It is almost, let me look at the clock here. It's 4:30. So we had to pick up some pallets over at the warehouse. We have to empty this stuff out. This is just one of the storage units. We quick threw some boxes in here, but trying to keep this open in the center and really have to go through and organize to the point where, you know, everything is. So I am, you know, the guy that was over there, the office guy, very nice guy, but he said, I don't blame you. Here, let me switch this around here. Let me switch this up. So he, getting hit in the head of that. He said, Pat, I don't, here, let me turn this way. There we go. He said, Pat, I don't blame you. You know, you told me what was going on a day or two late. What's the big deal? You know, he says, just be human. And you know, and he was upset. He said that he kind of couldn't believe it was handled that way by upper management. So either way, it sucks. I didn't like the way it happened, but sometimes this is part of business, this is part of life. You deal with difficult people. It was a lot of work for me to move stuff around, but honestly, I increased my space. I went from 500 square feet with 2 units to now I have 900 square feet with 3 units, roughly the same amount of money. And right now, for about 4 or 5 months, I'm actually saving about $50 with the 3 units because they had a 25% discount if you did the automatic pay. So I don't foresee myself moving out of these units at all this year. So this will be this will probably be my biggest, well, it is right now, my biggest expense. And like I explained to my son, don't want to have 3 units full of stuff just to store stuff. Realistically, we really want to be at least turning 50 to 70% of this stuff a year. Now that's not as easy as it sounds, and I know that. So, but wish me luck. This is still a little bit of a learning curve of this, and especially the way that I do it. But stay tuned. I'm hoping, even though 2023 is, you know, recession, they say, and I already think we're already in a recession, good deals to be had, good inventory to be had, and if you give people good deals and you know, you get out there and hustle and chase after it, I still think we can make money in this environment. So guys, I really do appreciate you supporting the channel. I am back making more videos. We had a fire at our house. We had this issue with the unit, and issue with the Christmas holidays, and now it's January. Just can't sit on your hands and make excuses on these are the times. Even if it is a little slower, prepare yourself and get ready for busy, or just chase after opportunities. So all right, I'll see you again. Thank you.